Hi, so I will be presenting this week's assignment now. The first thing that was asked was to have fog in our scene, and one of the things was if the user does not specify fog data, the fog has no effect. So first of all, we had to create some constant buffers to kind of like so that the user can provide the fog data and then we don't have to code it in the HLSL. First, I'll start with the color one. So in here, basically, I have first created a struct, for buffer pointer for fog. And in here, I actually have a fog buffer here now, and uh, send fog properties. This is how I send fog properties from take fog properties from the user, and this is another buffer here, relieving it here. This is how I call it. The how I send fog data, and in here you can see I have a constant buffer now for fog, and down here I have this variable fog percent, and I uh, do the fog calculation in the function up here, calculate fog. These are the values that come from the constant buffer. So this is, and in the end, I return the lit color. So if I run it, you can see there is fog effect there clearly. Uh, for texture, I have done the same thing. You'll see. So there's fog there. In texture, the only difference was I did everything the same way. In the end, I multiplied the lit color with the sampler and texture. Uh, so just in case, the default values test. So if the user does not supply any default values, uh, then there will be no fog. And then you can see there is no fog now. Basically, I have just so I've just had like big default values, uh, and I don't know why this is 0.5, shouldn't really be, but yeah. So I'm hoping this is big enough so that like if I go far enough, the draw distance actually culls it rather than the fog kicks in. I don't think the fog should kick in. Uh, So the second question asked us to actually have the mirror and reflect light correctly. So I'll show you the mirror now. So it's reflecting light correctly. So you can see this is dark here and the other side of the brick is bright, and now this side is bright and the other side is dark. Just to make it even clearer, I can hack a bit here so that I can show you that the reflections are right. If I do this, I can actually, it doesn't clear the depth stencil, the stencil, uh, and if I can actually pass through here now. So yeah, you can see pretty much to me. Yeah, it looked right to me. These The way I'm doing it is though. In the I have, by the way, not converted this to graphic object yet because it was kind of, uh, I mean, figuring these reflections out was a big woozy in itself. So, uh, in here, first, the position is the reflected position here, and for the point light, I send first the eye position is this is the correct one. Then I send the eye position, uh, set the eye position in reflection uh, in the reflected space by sending it again and multiplying it with the reflection matrix. And then I have to set the spotlight back to normal again. Because up there you'll see the position went to the reflection matrix position. So, sorry, that is how I'm making this work. Thanks a lot.